attention, a feeling I never was expecting. I don't see the pros, don't know the cons, forget the whys. Do you know why?
What is up, guys? Welcome to the Being Beautifully Honest podcast and channel. Thanks for being here, being subbed. If you're not, hit the button. And if you're listening on YouTube, hit the like. It's like walking in the room and hitting that light switch. Let's brighten up the place and get into this conversation. With the news breaking that there possibly could be a lawsuit coming down against Diddy's son, Christian, I'm really not surprised. When I saw this story and then I see pictures of him with his mom, Kim, who is no longer here, all I can say is allegedly, of course, when it comes to these allegations of him assaulting a woman in a sexual manner. But we can say that we believe it to be true. It doesn't mean that it is true, but we can say that we believe it. We can say we believe the allegations because we're just the general public listening or seeing what's coming down the pipeline and give our thoughts and views on the situation as to whether what is being alleged, we believe it or not. We're just the court of public opinion, of course. So our opinions hold no weight. But this really is sad because when I hear this story, I really think about his mom, who's no longer here. And that old saying about people turning over in their graves or whatever, saying, I'm sure this person is turning over in their graves, knowing these things are going on. I used to cringe when I would hear things like that. But I truly believe that her spirit is disturbed from all of the things that are, going on with her son, that she is no longer here physically to be able to protect. Because I do believe that if she were here, not saying that she could control her child because he is no longer a little kid, of course, but I do believe that a lot of these things could have been prevented. And she probably tried her best to do that. But with the allegations of him possibly having her offed, who knows what she was trying to gain control of when it came to her children. And now I would say, unfortunately, he has the custody or has had the custody of the children when they're minors. And because of the relationship and the access to all of the resources and things that he has, they're still around. So the story is that Tyrone Blackburn, the attorney for Rodney Jones, is preparing to file a lawsuit against Sean Combs' youngest son, Christian Combs. According to All Hip Hop, Blackburn claims Christian allegedly assaulted a woman in a sexual manner. Christian is the son of Sean Puffy Combs, 54, and the late model Kim Porter, who turned 26 on April 1st. How ironic. He's about to get a lawsuit for his birthday. Delivered a little bit late. A Jane Doe has come forward alleging the aspiring rapper assaulted her, and Blackburn is representing the unnamed woman. As of now, the specifics of the lawsuit against Christian remain under wraps, but Blackburn says the suit involves allegations of drugging and assaulting in a sexual manner this woman. Christian is also accused of running weapons, dealing substances, trafficking of sex, and other wild shenanigans and allegations. On March 25th, Homeland Security agents served a warrant at Puffy's Holmby Hills estate and briefly detained Christian and his older brother, Justin, as well as some other people that we don't know of. Aaron Dyer, who was one of Puffy's attorneys, criticized the federal raid as a witch hunt. And we already know what we feel about the term witch hunt. It means that they have very good probable cause for what they're doing. But you just want to put this word and term out here to get those who already like you, love you, believe in you, will support you no matter what. To say, oh, they're being unfair, they're going over the over the line, cross the line, going overboard. It doesn't take all of that. No one has been arrested or charged with anything thus far, nor has their ability to travel been restricted in any way at this point in time. Now, listen, I feel so much sympathy for a woman who is no longer here by the name of Kim Porter, because I truly do believe that if she were here, still, a lot of these things that her children are having to experience, she could have protected them from. And allegedly, Sean Combs took that away from her. Because, yeah, it's definitely been alleged that he was the one that had everything to do with her no longer being here. And like I said, allegations are allegations. We're just a court of public opinion, but we can say whether we believe the allegations to be true. I can't say it is true. I can't say he did do it, but I can say that I believe the allegations, and I do. It's just something just not sitting right with me about him. It hasn't for a very long time. And when the news came out about her dying, I really felt immediately when I read the story, when it broke, that he had something to do with it. And I still do to this day. And it's so sad that we live in a country, I wouldn't even say a world, I'm just speaking about the United States. It's so sad that we live in a country where celebrity is celebrated, like literally celebrity, celebrate, like it's all in the same word family. We celebrate, and I'm saying we as a whole, but I know all of us don't do that. I know I don't. But for the most part, celebrity is celebrated, supported, stand, STAN, stands of these people. People worship these people. And the everyday people who really matter, they get the short end of the stick. People don't care about them. But because of the celebrity status, they're able to get away with, technically, if not literally, but sometimes literally, murder. And more times than not, a lot of these people, they either get away with it, or when they are finally dealt with, they're dealt with when they're old and decrepit. They don't really have much more years here, possibly. And then you want to deal with them. But they were able to use their youth and their good years and all of that good stuff to do the evil things that they have subjected on other people. And yeah, some people, they want to be in so much close proximity to these people that they do either allow themselves to be subjugated, to be handled and dealt with in a lot of different ways. But it doesn't mean that everything that they were subjected to was a choice. All right. So it is possible that this young woman that is claiming these things, she might have been okay with some things, but then some things were introduced, some things were being participated in that she wanted to say no to, and she wasn't allowed to back out, you know? Like, and I'm going to be a little bit graphic, but try not to give too much, but you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. Let's go back to an example of, I'll just say Mike Tyson, because years ago, he was criminally prosecuted and sued civilly by a woman who claimed that he RAPE'd her. And some people were like, oh, she wanted it. She went up to his room or whatever. All of those things may be possible. And it is also possible that she may have been okay with vaginal penetration. But was she wanting and okay with anal penetration? And like I said, I was going to be a little bit graphic. That constitutes RAPE. If they were like, yeah, I was okay with this part, but I wasn't okay with that part, people can't just dismiss the whole thing and say, well, yeah, she went up to the room. Yeah, she wanted it. It was 2 a.m. or whatever. I get it. I'm not saying that women should put themselves in these situations and spaces if they're not sure 100%, especially if they don't really know these people, or you're going because of who the person is. And let's just be real. The person more likely did go with them because of who he was and his entourage and what he had and his fame and all of that other stuff. But to be sodomized when that's not something that you wanted and you were saying no and they did it anyway, that constitutes RAPE. If you were okay with having some drinks and they put something in your drink so that you wouldn't recall where you were, or it made you more comfortable, if you get my drift, it wasn't something that you knew was happening, you didn't ask for it, and you didn't know, that's not okay. So with these allegations, because again, like I said, they're allegations, and the attorney is saying he's preparing the lawsuit, which I feel is stupid. I don't even know why they're out here reporting that. I'm the attorney to Jane Doe, and I am preparing a lawsuit that will be like, just do it. Do it in silence. When they finally get served, then come out and report it. Don't be out here, I don't understand that. But hey, what do I know? But anyway, Kim Porter, when I hear about these things, when it comes to her son, that's all I can think about really is her. And the influence that he has had by being with his dad all of this time, he is following the leader, period. And he's lost. He's gone. So good thumbs up, TD Jakes. Good work there, being a mentor to this man you said you love so much that we saw you singing happy birthday to in the video. This man could care less about who TD Jakes is. He used him as a front and a cover, and TD Jakes was okay with it because he was benefiting from it as well, having that close proximity to celebrity. Again, celebrity culture. But anyway, I just wanted to talk about this briefly, and just to say, I really am over people who are trying to say they're just trying to take him down because he's a black man. Do you know how many black men there are that are upstanding individuals that are celebrities? They're not just coming after black men because they're black men. If you're doing things, and don't get into with me at least, oh, well, if it was a white man, where's Harvey Weinstein right now? Yeah, he's one of many. I get it. But if you already know, and this is the thing that baffles me about some people when it comes to that argument, if you already feel and know that you are a minority that gets treated differently and the rules are different, the penalties are harsher, the takedown is real, they allow you to build up so that eventually it could all be taken from you, then why even involve yourselves in these situations and scenarios? Why can't you just live a good life? I ain't saying that everybody has to be a Christian and whatever, because everybody's beliefs are different. And I'm not here to ever, enforce my beliefs on anyone. But you don't have to indulge in all of these different things and and then be surprised when they're coming for you, quote unquote. So I just don't play into that game of, oh, it's because he's a black man. They're always trying to take a black man down. Or that stupid stuff that guy Slim Thug was saying. He one of our only billionaires. What? Is this billionaire helping you out with your bills? And I'm not even saying if he is helping out people that they should cover for him. Because, we have some stupid people like Slim Thug and Luke, who people call Uncle Luke. He ain't my uncle, but I'm saying who come out and they make these stupid statements. But for the most part, the people who are close to him like that, I don't see anybody coming out here windmilling for him, making these statements to say he's a great guy and I don't believe these things. And okay, so think about that. But anyway, guys, let me know your thoughts about this. Let me know what you think about Kim Porter and the influence that she could have had over her son. She's still here. And now what we see going on with her son via his close connection with his dad that has been accused of way worse. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Thanks for being here. liking, and subscribing. I'm Beth, just being beautifully honest. So until next time, I wanted to keep it brief, beautiful, and now I'm going to say bye.
Don't wanna talk, don't wanna see, don't wanna feel.